Yeah.
Testing. Should be live.
There you go. So, yes, it's cool because it shows.
Yeah, week 3.
I got it.
All right, here we go. Welcome back.
Yeah, doing all the links. Send out the links, everybody. I made that one public. If you beat me to Twitter, we're very professional. Very professional.
All right, here we go.
No, that's the wrong man.
I did what, yeah, Kyle McLaughlin shows up when I start to tag you on Twitter. It's like, I don't think he cares. But maybe he could be our third, though, on Fortnite, our special guest Fortnite player. All right, TML's back. I know who you are now. All right. We woke up on time. Look at us. We're like almost on schedule.
Buddy? Yeah, we're doing it. Look at all. Look, you have 2,500 credits for sitting on it. I don't know, man.
All right. Our theme, it's Aliens versus Predator today.
Oh, hold on. No. All right. I don't want to get that licensing problem.
Oh yeah. Don't get us canceled on YouTube or whatever.
4 people. I think one of the 4 people is me though.
TML, just another stalker.
All right.
Yeah.
Say we chat while we're getting destroyed in Fortnite. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
There's some good players. It's a little early for good players.
I try to set the bar low. You know, if we get a win, then it seems like a real miracle.
I don't think we've got a win on stream yet.
I don't think we have either. That should be our goal today. We have about an hour and a half to get one, and then it's going to be too hard. That was weird. Was the sound weird? All right, run away from the music so they don't. YouTube doesn't flag us. All right, Kyle. How was your week? What are you working on? Kyle, can you hear me? Sound check. Kyle, can you hear me? Sound check. I don't know if... Spicy Bird #1 is fantastic. Love the underlying dark comedy stuff. How many issues will it be? Unofficially, 3 issues. 350, I think they're 56-page issues. Is how many there'll be. I hate saying that because I want everybody to buy issues, not the collections. but it sort of ends. The ending of that 3rd issue is a little open-ended, so I wouldn't say that there won't be another one. I actually have a sequel idea ready to go that's called Spy Superbs. And then the 3rd one, I can't remember, I had something funny for the 3rd one too. But yeah, I imagine it being like a trilogy. I think we might have lost Kyle's audio. Yeah. Hopefully you can find one. If not, I get like 20 comps. I'll throw those up on my website if you don't find one at your local shop. But support your local shop if you can. Oh, bad guys. Hold on. Kyle, we gotta get our audio figured out. Is there a Pizza Dad comic coming too? Yeah, Pizza Dad. I'm gonna text him. I know Kyle's working on a bunch of new stuff. I'll speak for him a little bit. I don't know what he can talk about, but I know I'll let him say what it is. But cool stuff for major publishers. Winning. Oh, congratulations to your wedding couple. Hope it went good. Yeah. What's shop in California? If you don't mind me asking, I like hearing about good shops. I know Golden Apple. I know the ones in LA, but. Let's see. Did someone inspire you for the design personality of Jay? It's so good. Yeah. What's funny is my wife was like, "Oh, I hope there's 3 different Jays we know in real life," and she's like, "I hope those Jays don't think you modeled that character after them." And I was like, it hadn't even occurred to me, but the real inspiration for that character was the main character from, or like the seed of that idea was from Confederacy of Dunces, the main character in there, who I'm not going to remember his name now. It's like something J. Riley the Third, something like that. But his middle initial is J, and so I just named my character J. Bartholomew as an homage to that. Sort of a kind of an unlikable, insufferable character, which is first to me. I've never written one like that, so it's kind of fun. Writing a character that's not super likable, and by kind of fun I mean it was a lot of fun, but I definitely worry about people not about him being too off-putting. Kyle, where's he at? Oh, there he is. That was John Cena. I thought that was you for a second. Not sure what's going on. If there's time. Yeah, Collector's Paradise. Yeah, no, that's good. I want to do some signings, and I know that I talked to Keanu about maybe doing like a signing like for the end of Berserker, like we do something somewhere out there. Just sort of a thank you to the fans for supporting Berserker and everything. So hopefully we'll do something like that, and I can. I hope it's in the winter so I can travel somewhere warm. and get away from snow and cold for a little bit. Yeah, hopefully Kyle, I'm trying to think of, I hope that's not something on my end. Let me make sure the audio is not something I have to do. Do party audio. All right, I'm going to start a party with Kyle. Maybe that'll help bring his audio in. All right, Kyle, okay. Starting party. All right, let's see if we can get his. Uh-oh. All right, Kyle. I sent you a party invite. Maybe your audio will show up then. Yeah, signing with Keanu, I have no idea what would happen or how that would work. I'll let them figure it out. Alakazam and Irvine is a great shop. Not too far from Mavy's place. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm trying to think of the two places. What are the two big places in LA? Golden Apple, and then there's the other one. I hit them both every time I'm out there. All right, Kyle. Yes, we can hear you. I think you have to be in the party. I can hear you now. Yeah, I know. I don't know that we did. Maybe we just did that accidentally last week, but I'm sorry. I know. It was. You know, what was great is like I got to get all the talking in. I never talked so much. All right. Hey. I know. No, I like it because I just need to be heard by you. I don't need to hear you. I just need to be heard by you. No. So somebody had a question. They're like, "What are the new books coming out from you?" So you need to answer that one. And then somebody wants recommendations. Really? Oh, so I shouldn't have said anything about that one. I didn't mention it. Anyway, Kyle's gonna be a. Yeah. Yeah. Can you mention the publisher? Is it Dark Horse again? What? DC Comics? Oh. Wow. You're gonna be a star. I hope you still play Fortnite with me when you. So I'm reading the comments. Is there any recommendations from us? Book recommendations. Yeah, like what are you reading? I guess not new. It could just be anything. Like, do you have any? I'm trying to think. Wait. Oh shit! Some guy just hit me a bunch. Yeah, I'm not. He hit every shot on me. I know. They're both real good. Save yourself. I'll focus on reading the comments and replying. Recommendations, I'll have to think about it. People always ask me that, and I freeze up because I was like, what am I reading? I'm reading a bunch of murder mysteries because I'm writing a murder mystery book. I'm actually co-writing it with my mom. That's not. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. And here's a funny story. Ready? We were watching Only Murders in the Building, and then I told my mom, I was like, Mom, you guys got to watch this. My mom and dad. I was like, you're gonna love it. They live in a building kind of like where my parents live. And so my mom started watching it, and then we're into season 2, and my mom's like, I figured it out. I figured out everything. And I was like, what is it? And she told me this twist for the show that was, it was so good. I was like, oh my God, this show's genius. But then I was like, if they don't do that idea, that's not how this show ends, then let's write that story. And then the show didn't do what she said, and then now we're writing that book, which is like a, different characters and everything, but the twist was so good. It was smarter than what the show had. Yeah, I was like, okay, for the first time in my life, I'm gonna collaborate with my mom on a thing. Yeah, I know. She is gonna. I told her what she gets paid for writing comics, and she was not impressed. No, that's all right. Well, I'm taking care of her. Anyway, so that's a funny story. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else. I'm trying to think what I'm reading. See, so you're collaborating. That's how it works. I'm trying to think. I'm looking at my 2-read bookshelf right now. I have Fist of North Star, Berserk, the manga. I have some Ed Brubaker crime books. I haven't read any of those yet. Those are 2-read. Somebody asked if I am responsible for handling the printing of my books. Yeah, the printer I use right now is the same one Dark Horse uses. Oh, I'm not marking anything. I'm just jibber jabbering. All right. Yeah, there we go. I marked one. I forgot we're playing. I don't know why they had to be so mean. They're cheating. Yeah. Yeah, why would you do that? Like, we're all just trying to survive here. Oh yeah, I read that. That was good. Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's funny. I probably read like 90% not comics, and then 10% comics, just because. I handle the printing on the. I did those 2 Kickstarters, so I did all the printing on that, and then. But I use the same printer that Dark Horse uses, so they know me, and I know them, and the only difference is that Dark Horse, I just they interact with the printer, where I spec the paper though, and I tell them what I want, and then they tell the printer, and then the printer's like, we can't do that, or we can do this, or it's working with the printer is fun to me. It's like collaborating to see kind of what they can do. Sometimes they have ideas for production that you don't know. It's like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. Like, we're doing a fur cover for a book coming up. I wasn't sure they could do it. Yeah, it's fur. It's for the Evil Cat book. And but they sent me a sample cover, and it was this long-haired fur, and it shed everywhere like a real cat. And so we're like, this doesn't work. But they have like a short-haired thing they can do. So it's short-haired cat. I know. Yeah, it's gross. I kind of wanted a shedding comic, but I feel like that would be horrible. Yeah. Yeah, see, I care too much about it. I have a feeling I might be insufferable to my editors. I'm friendly about it. I'm always friendly about it. I'm just very particular. But it's not like I'm mean. Just like I request certain things, and I don't know. I think here's the thing: the production department at Dark Horse, they still can't hear Kyle. What the heck? All right, hold on. I'm jumping. I wonder why. Broadcast. Yeah. There's a include mics audio, include party audio. Yeah. I wonder if you have to allow it on your end, but I think if I can hear you, they can. Include your mic's audio. We should have done a test. Yeah, do you want to back out? Okay. Oh, you can? Voice chat. Okay. All right, we're going to figure out a technical difficulty here. I hope it's not something on my end. We weren't doing party chat? Okay. You want me to turn that off then? Okay. All right. I'll answer questions while we do this. Search for players. Leave party. All right. Sorry for the technical difficulty. We've done it 3 weeks. First time we've had a problem. All right. So I'll answer questions while we wait for Kyle. Yeah, my mom. My whole family's been so supportive of comics this whole time. Oh, and then Luke says this low voice, something is coming through. All right, we'll wait for Kyle. Yeah, no, my mom, my family's been super supportive. Even when I was a kid, the only reason I'm doing comics is because they, always got me art supplies and encouraged me to follow my dreams. But as I got older, I wonder if I should have set my goals higher. But no, it's been great. All right, come on, Kyle. And then, yeah, talking about Flux House, yeah, most of the production, I was kind of doing that anyway with a lot of my books. Ever since Mind Management, I wanted it on a certain kind of paper and have a certain feel to it. And then, ever since then, I've been sort of, if I wasn't literally doing the production on it, I was at least speccing it for in-house, Dark Horse in-house production, and then the printer. But yeah, my first job out of school, I went to art school. My first jobs out of art school were graphic design, so I was doing paste up and sending things to the printer and production. So it's always been part of my job, I feel like. All right, I'm inviting you. Let's see if we can hear Kyle. Come on. All right, let's see. He's inviting me. All right, let's do this.
Hold on.
All right, I can hear you, but now let's see if anyone else can.
I think, here we're going to do that. I think you need to be party leader.
All right, I can hear you. Oh, you're on. I can hear you now. Yep, you're hearable.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Yep, that's good. All right. All right, Kyle, you talk for a while. I've been talking this whole time. Oh my gosh.
No, it's too much. It's too much for you.
No licensed songs.
All Alright, my bad. Hey, alright. Excellent.
All right, Kyle, let's talk about the books you're working on. You have a new book from Dark Horse, and then you have something from a major publisher, DC Comics.
Going through a time tunnel. Seems also familiar. Yeah, the only book that I have that's been announced is Where Monsters Lie, which comes out at the beginning of February. It's very good. Spooky and funny and charming and entertaining. It's going to be fun, and all comics should be fun. That's what I say all the time. Comics should be fun, like watching Matt and me play Fortnite. It should not be frustrating or wrought with technological issues. That's not how they're meant to be. Is there a Pizza Dad comic? Listen, no. Pizza Dad is just, that's my online personality, because I'm the dad that gets my kids pizzas. I had for my first convention banner was this luchador riding a shark catching a baby that's falling from the sky. And it's nothing. It's Lucha Shark. You know what I mean? It's just like it's a luchador riding a shark catching a baby that's flying from the sky. And people would be like, "Do you have this comic?" I'm like, "No, it's just my banner." And that's Pizza Dad. It's just my banner.
And Kyle's just mad when I call him Pizza Dad while we're playing, even though I can't help it.
I didn't know my real name. That's all right.
Never use real names online. It's not safe.
When there's multiple players, like I said, we play PUBG. It's like I play PUBG with the same people every Friday, and I'll go player. I'm number 3, and like number 3, it's like you know who everyone is. I'm like, we're not always in the same position on the screen.
Yeah.
We're gonna get this. This is the one. This is the one. And just because let's get good content. We're going to Breakwater Play.
Yeah.
Even though I feel like my gameplay has not improved from the first game, my technique. I have to figure. After I finish, I'm doing the last issue of the unannounced DC book, and then I'm doing an anthology story for DC that I also can't talk about. I have only pitches out, and I've approved pitches, but still only pitches, you know. Hey, Jacob, welcome. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do, like, in the immediate times. Tino's got to run because his family's waking up.
All right. I get it.
Dan,
thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next week. Maybe we can start earlier, Kyle. We can start at like 8 a.m.
No.
That's like 6 a.m. LA time.
How are you, Jacob?
Oh, Dan's here.
Talking.
See you later, Todd. I don't use Todd's real name because, screen names, CML.
Yeah, I was respecting the CML.
I know.
You clearly knew who it was.
I know.
I'll tell me later is what I'll do. I don't know. You think those are his human initials? Probably.
Yeah, probably. But, all right, let's show them what we got in Fortnite. I feel like we haven't been very impressive lately.
Alright, I do have a key, so let's let that. Oh, I think. Come on.
I missed every shot. I don't think that's impressive.
Knock my guy.
I'm out of ammo. Oh no. I need more ammo.
I'm taking my shields. I'm drinking my deuces. I'm coming. I'm just drinking my deuces.
I got him.
There's another guy to your right or behind you by the flag.
Oh. It's Wolverine. Wolverine's trying to hurt me. I don't like it.
Behind you.
Nice one. Alright.
Eat shit.
Alright, this is more like it. Alright.
Alright. See, you guys, we can play.
See, look, we can do things. We can't answer questions and play at the same time. I think that's too hard.
No, I can't.
I can't do it.
Pop it on my screen. I'm multi-talented.
Let's do a quick kill count. Are we gonna have a contest? Is this the one where we have a contest?
You have 4. Oh, after we were no.
Oh,
It's
come
2 to 4.
on.
It's 2 to 4.
I know.
It's been recognized.
We have to announce that ahead of time, I guess.
You've been acknowledged. You've been acknowledged. You're doing a lovely job. Everyone's very proud of you, Matt.
Look at us. Look at us go. How many wins do we have? Gosh, that's a good question.
Earn a lifetime.
Yeah, my lifetime wins. I probably seems like a lot. What do you just picked my pocket on this?
I was there first. What are you talking about? Get your pocket. I'm gonna take this gun.
Oh my gosh, taking everything.
I feel like Jacob, did you find us on YouTube? You know who you are.
Yeah, I'll have to look. I don't know how to find I'll have to look at see how many wins, but I'd say when we play together, we usually get a couple a day. If we play all day, we'll get 2 maybe.
There's people on me?
Come back towards you. Yeah, I mean,
They're dead.
Okay.
Crawling around. They're crawling around like they're special. I just killed somebody with. I'm doing a dumb weapon combination. Outside.
Oh gosh. Somebody missed 100% of the shots they took.
Who, me?
No, that guy. I was trying to make a joke. He missed 100% of the shots he didn't take.
Look, man. Last weekend we played and we won 3 games that day.
After we stopped streaming, right?
No, we won 1 before.
Yeah.
And then 2 more. We won 2 more after, but they might have been trio games, to be fair.
Yeah.
I can't remember if Denny showed up.
Yeah, we have a friend Denny who plays with us.
Can you please shake him?
Denny's one of my few non-comic book industry friends. Well, we play with him every week almost.
Yeah. Can I play with you, please? What's your credentials, Jacob?
Can I join you? We talked about having like special guest players. I'm not against it.
We're talking about making an interview show where we also played Fortnite, which is gonna be great because you can't talk and play this game at the same time.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's almost like I can't do either one very well. I can't answer questions well or play very well while we're doing both.
You can't communicate with your teammates.
Yeah, I did talk. I talked to my old editor at Bad Idea and Valiant, Warren, and he plays Fortnite with his daughter, and I was laying the groundwork for him to be a guest, where we could talk to him about comics and someone said Colorist Matt Wilson plays Fortnite. I like Matt Wilson a lot. He's a good guy. Yeah.
Matt, did you design the graininess picture on the pages of Mind Management? Did you do it on purpose?
Yeah. This is a boring story about how that happened. Is that I used to teach a comic book class, and then one of the guys, it was for kids, and one of the kids' dads, he was like a photographer, and he shot stock photography. So one of the things he shot was paper, all kinds of old paper.
Oh, I love that. For pictures?
So he gifted me one time like two CDs worth of like these great photography that's just paper textures and some moldy and different things, and it was like maybe the best gift I've ever been given because I use it so much. But anyway, that's where the background came from those old papers.
The Photoshop paper layer trick used to be my my number one go-to constant.
Yeah, same here. I'm using it less and less just because I feel like it's a crutch sometimes. I use it to mask imperfections in my art.
I think it's cool. I don't know if that's a trend or not, but I'm gonna say Chris Schweitzer is coloring my young adult book, World of My Eyes, and they like had me like prepping files for him, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Like I just did what they told me to do, and he said, "You're the most laissez-faire production person I've ever met." I'm like that's fair because I don't care.
Yeah, no, I agree with every time you tell me something Chris says about production,
Oh,
I'm
you
like,
agree?
I
Oh, I
agree
know.
with Chris. I'm
Oh
on
yeah.
Chris's
No, I know
side.
you do. I know you do.
So funny. You know what? Oh, I stopped using the paper backgrounds because Charlene started painting my stuff, and she wants her color to be the
Do you
color, and so I was doing stuff to it after the fact, and then it started messing up the color, so I stopped doing it.
do you want a purple
'Cause,
DMR?
yeah, if you don't want it, I'll take it.
I have extra key. I already have one. Do
All
you
right.
have any rockets by any chance?
Oh, if I do, you're welcome to them. I don't have any.
Thank you. Yeah, I figured you were to do this.
That's fair trade. Yeah. Oh yeah, here, let me get on yours because then I can dance on the back. All right,
So
here we go.
it's not letting me. Oh, they changed the jump button. That's why it's not working. There's people in front of us, but we don't mess with that. All right, we're gonna do a flip.
Yeah, do it. I'm not scared. Oh, I'm scared.
Double.
How did we land
Can we
that?
get some good jumps in the chat, please?
Oh,
Thank you.
here's how many crowns we had. That means we got 2 wins in a row this season.
Nope, that's a bad one, but I still landed it.
I didn't die.
Let's see if I can do.
Oh my gosh, that's not.
That's the
That's
one.
not like
That's the
you.
move.
Yeah, what else? So you have the Dark Horse book. What's the other thing you have coming out that you can talk about?
I don't have. That's it. I can't talk about anything.
Man, you have such good big
I have,
stuff.
Well, we're just here to hang out.
Yeah. How was your week, Kyle? What did you do this week?
What did I do this week? What did I do this week? Well, that's depressing.
Did you play Grand Theft Auto?
Yes.
I knew it.
I for sure did. We did all the pleasantries earlier.
Yeah, I know.
I did all the stuff that we always have to do. I proofed pages. My daughter forgot her computer one day. I had to take it to.
I proofed.
Let me think.
I proofed a PDF for
So we just got brought back.
What is it? They're All Terrible. My Bad Idea book. That's like Barbarians. Issue 2, panel 1 of issue 2 is maybe the grossest panel of a comic I've ever been involved in.
Hold on, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You're proving it for issue 2, but issue 1 came out last month.
Yeah, issue 2. This is
it
just
a quarterly
final.
book?
It's going to press. No, it's going to press. It's literally going to press this week, I think.
Oh, I gotcha. All right.
But I was just last minute.
Triple.
Oh my gosh.
Scratch.
Oh my neck. My back hurts.
Here, get in here. Get in here.
All right, this is how we do.
Get in here.
This is how we catch up during the week. Hide in the bush and then talk about how was your week?
Oh my gosh, I'm revealing everything because I scored mark. What did I do this week? I got offered a Marvel property. Not a good one. I put a lot of energy this weekend to trying to figure it out because I'll tell the story because I can hear with our 6 people watching, one of them's me with 5 people watching. So I just did a Marvel Unlimited story. I did a Great Lakes Avengers story. The Great Lakes Avengers are probably the one Marvel property I really wanted to do. They also, by the time they said, I'll tell you the story, Matt. Dude, I can tell you about my I can tell you my alien story because that happened this week too. But I can't do that on camera because. But I can tell you when we go up. All right, so Marvel said, "Hey, we hear we hear you're not doing comedy anymore. You're getting very serious about comics. Would you like to do a Marvel Unlimited thing? And I was like, sure. And the first one they offered me was a comedy thing.
Yeah.
And the second one they offered me was Avengers Christmas. Okay?
Yeah, all right.
And I was like,
and Evergreen.
I was like, I'd love to. Because they're basically like webtoon format. It's like they're little tiny, they're minis. And there's someone, at the bush, right here. They're behind you.
Oh, yeah, I see him. Oh my gosh. What hit me? I got hit with one of those arrows, I think.
Dude, Brad.
Are we gonna lose?
Guys over here. Yeah, we're gonna lose.
I don't want to lose.
See your left. Yeah. Alright, I'll be.
Oh, I missed every shot.
That's hilarious.
Sometimes I can't see my reticle on the screen because it blends in with the background.
Ooh,
Anyway, that's not an excuse. That's just me being old.
That's just how it goes. So long story short, they say like their little pack, they send people who are going to work on these comics and mention the Great Lakes Avengers. I was like, oh, who's doing the Great Lakes Avengers? Because I love them. They're like, oh, you can do it. You can do that instead of the funny one we said for you to do. I was like, oh, great. And the Christmas one, though, I just couldn't. It could never be what I wanted. Like I had an idea, but I just couldn't get it to work out the way I wanted it to. It's like it wasn't right. It was no good, right? So I was like, I'm gonna pass on it. Like someone's gonna be really excited about this. Someone's gonna love Christmas and love the Avengers, and they're gonna want to do a story about like Iron Man against She-Hulk, like a fucking teddy bear or something. And like it's just not for me. I can't figure it out.
But
so,
She-Hulk sold her teddy bear holder to get Iron Man.
Oh no!
It was like gift of the Avengers Magi.
Magi.
Yeah. Oh, now I want to write it. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, it's such a thing. That's exactly like you get an idea, you're like, no, I'll do it. Which is what happened with Mars Attacks. Like if I get a good idea, I'll do it. And I immediately got a good idea. I think it's one of my best puts. And so anyway, afterwards, I was like, oh man, thanks so much. And like, hey, like if you tell us who you want to write or like who you're excited, it felt like they were testing me. And I was like, I don't want to write it. I was like, I'll write whoever you ask me to write. Like that's what I want to do. I don't know these characters anymore. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what their life story. I don't know what's going on. I haven't paid attention to Marvel in a decade. And I saw Eric Henderson this unrelated because I felt like I kind of turned him off. Like I turned off Marvel a little bit by like kind of rejecting, being super excited, like, oh, here's all my idea for Marvel things, right? And I was like, I think I maybe turned him off because I wasn't so raw about it. But then like immediately after I told this to Eric Henderson, which was this week, I got an email from someone at Marvel being like, do you want to write this thing? And it's like, not really, but now I feel like I have to. Also, the books are so bad that I read, I feel like it's a challenge. You know?
Yeah, no, here's the thing, you're following in the footsteps of Grant Morrison, you're just taking like characters nobody cares about and you're making them something that's cool.
Alright, how much reference do you use when you draw interiors? It depends on, I don't really use much of anything. Sometimes, like I did, the last thing I drew was this YA book, I think, I'd say that, question mark. And there's like a scene where there's like a trophy case that is cool. And I was like, I think I maybe Googled trophy case in high school because I couldn't remember what mine looked like exactly, but I still kind of go from my memory of it. But I draw for exteriors more than interiors, I think, for me.
Yeah, I usually if it's interiors, I'm recreating a place that I know in real life usually. That way I don't have to remember like where everything is. Except I did that in the kitchen and at the end of Spy Superb. Started out as our kitchen in our house, and then the next month it was a month between drawing issues, and when I drew the beginning of the next issue, it was I gave it to Charlene to start coloring. She's like, the refrigerator's on the wrong side. There's something here. It was all wrong, and I had to redraw the whole thing because I had misremembered it.
There's a dude here.
Oh my gosh, I wasn't paying attention. Thank you, saved my life.
Oh, it hurts me too?
Oh gosh, that was like a gas.
Why does it hurt me? That's stupid.
I know, I don't like that.
Why would the gas hurt me? Oh, there's a guy. I thought he was...
Don't die.
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Okay.
Hey, can we do that? Can we do the kill competition on this one? See what I did? I did the same thing you did to me earlier.
Yeah, what do we, reference, and then sometimes if it's a motorcycle, I have to just get a photo and draw it off a photo, because I can't draw motorcycles.
Yeah, no one can do that. Is there any work-for-hire stories you guys have that doesn't get... Oh, I mean, like, for what it's worth, like, that Greatest Avengers story, I think is a lot of fun. But I just said no one will read because it's on Marvel Unlimited. But here's the thing, I think that this, I say this sincere, I tweeted it and I felt inauthentic. This is the truth, Matt, this is the truth. The first two appearances of Greatest Avengers is maybe my two favorite Big Two comics. Because, one, those characters are great. They're exactly the characters are like they're minor D-list characters, but they never are treated like it. They're not made a joke. It's just like they're different from Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Like they're different dudes, and they don't play less. No one ever goes, "Oh, you're in Milwaukee." But like Byrne was like masterful at creating new teams. Like they're so good, and I love those two. I love those two issues, and you could tell like. Either he was going to do like Alpha Fight, where he's like, "Oh, he's going to do a spin-off. It'll be do this." Who knows what his plan was? But it clearly never happened because they had such little. They had appeared so little, right? It's like clearly plans changed.
Yeah.
And then what happened is Marvel was like, "Oh, it's a good joke because they're not fucking Spider-Man," and so they turned them into trash. They turned them into trash monkeys. Which is patently uncool. And I love those characters. So I did GLA comic. I rolled back everything I hated. There's a character named Doorman whose power is that he can lean against the wall and he's a door, right? Which is to me brilliant. Like what a great power. It's useful, but only at a very. I think he can kind of float too, right? I'm going backwards. There's someone shooting back here. Okay, you're not here, so this is going to be fun.
I'm coming. I'm listening to your story. I just want to hear more about these characters that I haven't heard of any of those. Was this so Byrne created that team?
It's for so here's the story. It's for West Coast Avengers, and he did a bunch of really clever stuff in West Coast Avengers. Someone's going to be like, no, he didn't, Kyle, but he did. But one of the things he did was Hawkeye had like a crisis of faith of like his deployments as a leader because he kind of. Alright, that guy's down. There's a guy over here. Like the thing with the big two is like when it comes to character, there's no nuance, right? There's just no nuance on anything. A lot of stuff. I'm making big generalizations. But Hawkeye had like a crisis of faith as a leader because he was at one point in time like he was the leader of the Avengers. They sent the West Coast Avengers to be the leader, and like shit didn't work out. So he ended up like kind of he was going to go into business for himself. And what happened is like he found these guys because they broke up a bank robbery that he was like going to stop. And my memory is a little hazy here. And he's like I'll be their leader, and I'm their leader. Oh no, they were calling themselves the Greatest Avengers, so we went to check it out because they didn't have the license, which I think is hilarious. Is like they don't own that IP, you know what I mean? Like, they can't use that name. And they're super likable characters. Anyway, so Doorman could lean against the wall, and you could go through him and he could float. I mean, basically he was like Cloak. He's like a teleporter. He connected to the Dark Force dimension, but like in a very specific way, right?
Does he look like a door when he does it?
No, it's still his shape. His suit is black, and he's completely black, and sort of one-dimensionally black, and he has white eyes. So when he leans against the wall, he's just like, you go through this human shape. He comes flat against the wall, right?
Yeah.
Who's my NBA favorite this year? I mean, I'm the Celtics guy, Nico. Celtics guy. I don't know if they're going to win the whole thing, but I'm a Celtics guy at the end. Anyway, so they made these guys jokes because there's no nuance rather than like having these really unique characters. But one thing they did with Doorman is they made him a Grim Reaper. Like one of the writers afterwards was like, these characters are too boring or whatever. We should make this guy a Grim Reaper. And it's so dumb. They did a bunch of stuff like that. So when I did this GLA book, this little GLA story, 10 pages, webtoon style. I rolled back everything I hated that they changed, and I'm very proud of that. That's my long story.
Where can I find that? Is it printed somewhere?
No, it's in. That's the thing.
It's just a web.
It's for Marvel Unlimited. I can send it to you personally, though, man.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Yeah, I know. But I did like I did in this comic I made Doorman, like Doorman's trying to be an influencer, right? He's trying to get his I think I have to. He's trying to get his influence. Don't take that. What are you doing? You're leaning too close to my stuff, buddy. You're leaning too close to my. You want this? Here.
No, I have the same weapons you do. I got that same perk.
Oh man, they're so good. We gotta find an upgrade station. So I'm complete with that. I at one point in time, along with Matt's artist on his new book, whatever it's called. What's it called? Everything Sucks. What's that book called? With Ramon.
Yeah. They're all terrible.
They are terrible. I did the only dedicated D-Man story, and I love D-Man in the same way I love GLA, because he's like, it's just people trying to do the best they can, and they have foibles, and they're imperfect, and not, oh my god, I just fell off. They're not like this powerful thing that they have to be to be cool on page or whatever. So I'm really proud of that. I don't think I've done anything big. I've done so little. Like, I have nothing to be. At one point in time, my credentials were, I wrote the only dedicated D-Man story, and I drew a page that had the Fantastic Four on it for Squirrel Girl. I drew a Mole-Man Fantastic Four page. And it's like, how am I going to top that? I drew Fantastic Four, and I wrote one of my favorite characters.
I drew a Black Widow short story, 8-page story, which was like the most exciting thing I'd done at the time. I couldn't believe I was doing it.
That would be...
Forgot about
that would be... Was that Will Moss? Because that's like perfect.
I can't remember. It was for that Bizarre Heroes like anthology thing where everybody had a bunch of indie people do a bunch of stuff. And then
that's perfect. That's perfect for you.
Yeah, it was so fun.
If I was the editor, that's what I put you on.
I think it got enough attention though. Like, I never feel like. Here's what I will say. Like, if you count Valiant, I think the Divinity was the series I wrote for them. Was maybe one of the best things I've written, like of work for hire or not. And I wish that people knew about it because it's good.
It's weird,
but it's technically not big too. It's if you count big six, big six publishers.
At one point in time, though, they were really.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true.
I did that first. I saw it because it's never done anything for me. First time I read that, today is the day.
You already answered the NBA question.
I know, but I'm going to continue. So we usually watch a ton of basketball. Like, I'll watch like 2 or 3 games a night. But the Celtics have been so good the last 2 seasons. I don't even watch other teams like I used to. And I think it's because, one, I'm so busy, but also because I'm actually being good. I'm sort of stated in what I want out of a basketball game.
Kyle, why don't they call them the Celtics?
I don't know. That's a historian's thing there. Probably because in Boston they say things weird.
I know. Well, the football team is not called Notre Dame, so I guess it's just a different way of talking.
Well, there's probably Schweitzer will tell you, right? You know how like in the Midwest, like all the foreign language stuff is mispronounced on purpose. So that
to confuse.
That, honestly. Yeah. So you can tell who's local. Hey, let's go up here.
Mm-hmm.
I was probably feeling nearby.
It's like in World War II where in Europe, they changed all the street signs so that Germans would get confused.
That's what.
It's just like that.
I think you can tell, who was an outsider. You can tell who was local and who was an outsider.
Yeah.
Behind us.
I'm down. I'm not up on that cliff, and I'm not sure I can get up there.
Okay, I'm coming to you.
Yeah, don't die though. That was a far jump.
Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't know it. I didn't know it. I'm doing really bad jumps today, and I feel like jumps are kind of my specialty. Just so you guys know, I feel like jumps are my specialty.
You're like, how's your
Oh, right here,
mantling?
shit.
Uh-oh.
Non-existent. So there's a guy shooting me over here. Perfectly shooting me. Perfect shots. Took everything from me. Dude, this guy, I hate it when people do this. It's so unrealistic.
I hit him pretty good. He had no shields left, but there, he's dead.
You kill him?
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta get whatever health he has and whatever shields he has. And this crown, probably. No, it's your crown.
That guy deserved it. No, take it. I got the last one, but...
Oh, I'm getting shot from behind. So that's game over for me. I'm about to die. If you see my health,
no.
I might have to nope out of here.
I have a health for you, if I can find you. Oh yeah, ready?
Hold on. This got all gold shit. Yeah.
I don't have much. But here, take these. Drink these. There we go. Look at that. Ooh, there's hammers in here. You want a hammer? And a health spray.
I have one already?
Alright.
I already have one.
Alright. It's starting to get real now.
I need there's gonna be good players out here today, man.
I
I'm
know.
not here for that.
They started early. Usually we can get a couple good games in before noon.
Alright. We're trying to find some
we gotta run.
yeah. Well, we could always hammer, but did they change the hammer?
I got a hammer, yeah.
They changed it though, is what I'm saying. It's only 3 now.
Oh really? Well, that's good. I think people are complaining about it.
Hey, thanks for coming, Dan. GG's.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Dan. See you next week.
Yeah, Dan's a good boy.
Yeah. He's great. He cracked the code on the secret code on Spy Superb this week, and then, so I got to send him something, little super spy secret thing.
Like, see this stuff? I wish I had a mind for this like you did, but I'm also glad I'm not doing all the more work for free that you're doing.
Oh, it's terrible. It's such a hassle.
No, I don't have Bush Baby. Is there that? I'm looking for health still. Or not health, shields.
I don't have any left. I haven't seen many.
I got 8. I got a thing.
Okay. All right, this is ours to win. How many guys left? 4 guys left, right? All right, come on.
All right,
get
that's
it.
the one.
We got to do this.
This is the one.
We have to get our first live win.
One of the guys is your bounty too. He just died over here.
Oh, was it?
It looks like a solo. Yeah. Now there's only 3 guys left.
3 guys. All right.
Right here. You fire?
No, I don't have anything good. And by good, I mean fire.
I marked him.
Yeah. Wish I had fire. I think we could shoot that rock. Make him run.
Is his friend next to him? Get down, I'm pushing. Alright, there's 2 guys left. I don't know if they're together.
They're shooting over there. He went that way.
Shout out to him for not, like... Oh, there he is. Oh, he's behind me? I don't know. Matt!
I know.
I'm calling things out. What are you doing? He's right by me. He's right by me. Alright, one guy left.
Oh, shoot.
But now. Heal up if you can, dude.
Yeah. I'm so nervous. I need shields. Alright, here, where do we... Any shields over there? Anybody drop anything? What is that? No. I'm scared, Kyle. I'm real scared.
Matt, this guy's hiding too, which means that we have a real shot at it.
I know, but I got no shields at all. I think...
Well, maybe he doesn't have shields either.
I bet he's in that up in the air, don't you think?
You know what? I don't know what people do.
I'm just gonna wait here. Let's see some questions. Anybody got any?
Yeah, now's the time for questions.
Yeah.
Nico coming in with the NBA questions. So, boy, I could talk all day.
I know. You should. I ask you questions all the time because I know nothing. Last time I watched basketball was Michael Jordan was playing.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's all right. Do you consider him to be the greatest player?
He's the greatest player. He's the greatest player of all time.
Right,
full stop. You're right.
Just making sure. Just making sure.
Yeah, he's full stop. Six guys still.
Oh shoot!
He went the wrong way. There he is. He's right there. Oh,
I'm gonna lose. Missed.
No, you got him. 75. Get it. Look at that. The first victory. Can we get some GGs in the show?
I thought I was going to die so bad. I had no health left.
I know. You got to be really good.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh. What heroism.
Woo. That was good. That was a good team effort. We did all right. Look, we can win one.
4-4 is a cookout.
Can't wait for Sex Kessel and Jay from Spice Rib to team up. Oh my gosh, we should do that.
No.
That'd be so funny.
No.
Little 8-pager. Just a little 8-pager. Like a battle royale.
Sex Castle is where he is, and that's where he shall be. I'd only do Sex Castle again if they made a movie. It's the only way I'd do it again. I can't wait for the video to catch up. I'm watching the video for the GGs. I'm still alive on the video.
All right, yeah, I got.
So far, yeah.
It's Oh, you are. You're further back than me. That's.
Oh, hold on. No, where am I? Sorry, I'm watching a different video.
Oh.
No GGs though. Come on, guys. We gotta respect the victory. Look at him solidly looking across this country he dominated. Why don't you do your crown count for everybody, Matt?
All right, hold on. Here we go. Ready? Let's see. I picked one up. What during that game?
Yeah, I knew you did. 9, pretty good.
Yeah, it's all right. Oh, man.
Have you seen this? Have you seen this right here, though? Look.
That's so disturbing.
So gross.
Yeah. What is that? That's some boba? You rolling on some boba?
I think it's supposed to be boba, but I saw my basketball. I can throw some hoops. I throw some hoops.
What do you guys average when drawing? A page a day or more? My process.
I think you had. No, go ahead.
I don't know because I I'll thumbnail the whole issue, then I'll pencil the whole issue, and then I ink, like I do the whole issue. I don't work on one page at a time, so I don't have any idea of how long it would take for one page. I know I can do 24 pages in a month. I know I can do that, and that includes color and lettering.
Oh, colors too, that's great.
Yeah, I haven't done it in a while.
I do like to hear the pages. I have not drawn anything in a year at least. I do like a set of pages at a time. So depending on what I'm drawing and how effort it is, like I can do 3 pages a day. I was like talking to Schweitzer because I'm in between. Since I'm in between things, I was like, I wonder if I could do this about landing with me.
I'll come over there.
He's up on top.
Okay.
Imagine if you missed every shot. How embarrassed it would be.
Oh, another guy?
Oh yeah, here we go now.
Got him. nice shot.
There's a guy. There's still a guy on the roof, I think.
Are you playing by watching the YouTube lag? You're watching the YouTube?
I'm coming to help you. I'm coming to help you, my partner, my teammate, and I either going to shoot you or him. It's just the way things go.
I thought it was very nice.
Oh, they've been in here. I say is I wonder if I have 2 months, if I could just do a 4-issue series per image,
Yeah, writing and drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for my stuff, I write while I draw. Basically, I think the whole thing out, and then I just kind of spit it out.
Yeah.
But I have I have an idea. I have a really dumb idea. It's like, well, even if Image didn't want it, I could just kickstart it or figure something out. And at least that way I didn't waste this time. Because what will probably happen is I just play Grand Theft Auto, waiting until the scripts get approved. And so, well, that's not very productive.
Here's a blue assault rifle if you want one.
Yeah, I do want one. I have dogs.
Tell us about your dogs, Kyle. What kind of dogs are they? How many do you have?
I have 3 dogs, and they're the kind of dogs that apparently fucking bark while I'm streaming. They have no respect for stream. When I did Kill Them All I was working on for Kickstarter. It was going to be my OG and after Stag Castle, which I was just going to kickstart. And I was, I think, halfway through. And what happened was I had my real job, which I thought was my career, and they closed the plant down. Right? Like I thought it was going to be my career. And they closed it down, and I was like, oh, I need to finish this. They gave me a very nice severance, but like, I gotta make money for my family, so I need to do this Kickstarter ASAP. And I did 90 pages in a month. So
yeah, because you had to.
Because it's black and white. Well, the thing is, the way that I drew. The thing is, if I drew better, it would take longer. But even like for that YA book, which I released as a free comic book day comic at one point in time, but now it's gonna be a YA book. I did that. I did it in 10 days. And I was only going to do just a short little... Oh, I'm getting killed. Oh, I'm not. I only got hit once. We went very good. There's someone on the flag, Matt.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, fuck him up. I'm gonna push.
Yeah, okay. There's another guy behind him.
Oh,
there's 2 over there.
There's 2 guys here.
I'm not close enough.
Oh, there's two guys. Just so you know. I'm leaving. There's 2 guys that have the shield up.
Yeah. He's shooting you from far away with a shotgun. I don't know. I Can't tell if these guys are good or they just don't care. Oh shoot, there's a guy behind us now too.
No, they're good.
Second team.
I hate this. Oh, you should not fight. Do not engage. Just run away. Yeah, just leave it. I didn't have anything good anyway. Yeah, the thing is, like, you know, I'm not Wilfredo Torres or whatever, but Erica's fast and Christian's fast, and a lot of it is shorthand, you know. They're not gonna be done. Matt, what are you doing? Why do you keep looking at crowns in slow motion?
I was trying to pick it up. It wouldn't let me pick it up. I guess I already
have
one.
Matt.
I know, I want another one. Let me have my second crown. Wow, how did the guy know right where I was?
No, we're dead. No, we're dead.
How do you know?
Yeah.
I was hiding.
Because you're just running around. What do you mean?
No.
He can see you.
No,
Yes.
I was crouched. Watch
No,
the
he saw
YouTube.
you jump up there.
Hey, leave a note in the comments on how that guy found me.
He just saw you. I watched. He just saw you run. You were running around.
Not
You sat in the
true.
crown for like 20 minutes
That's
to look
not
at it.
true. We have it on video now. 90 pages a month. Hey, so this is interesting. Like, your origin story is kind of interesting. Is like you were working a real job and you were doing comics also, like on the
For
side.
fun.
Yeah.
This is my hobby. It's the hobby. I just really like making comics. I did like so many little shorts for the internet for things I wouldn't do now. I mean, I probably would do, but I just don't have the creative energy I did when I started, you know?
Yeah.
I was doing little fun little 8-pagers. I call these anthology comics because I like making comics so much, and I still do. It's my favorite part. That's the thing. It's like, I don't... How you draw decides like how long it takes, but also, frankly, and I say this, if you can't do a page a day, you're in the wrong business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The books come
It's
out
not
monthly.
sustainable.
The books come out monthly.
It's not sustainable, yeah.
Yeah.
People
If you
do
can't
it,
do a page
but
a
you
day-
just have to have a higher page rate.
Yeah, you also, people who take longer, though, you also have to be like, well, we have to plan this book out so far in advance.
Yeah.
So they have 6 weeks to do a comic. It's like, man, 6 weeks for them to draw a comic. It's like, it's 20 pages.
Yeah.
How many days do you need? So that's like, I think in 2 months, I think I could pretty easily do a 20-page comic, 2 or 4 20-page comics.
Yeah.
And so
No.
maybe I'll do it.
There's a math there, though, too, like to choosing the style you work in.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That
you know what I mean?
that no matter what your style is, you should be able to do a page a day.
Yeah.
But even if it's like you're at pencils, I can pencil every day, and then I can ink 2 pages a day, or however that works out for you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It should average out to be a page a day, in my opinion, because that
Yeah.
still gives you weekends off. You know what I mean? That still gives you weekends off in 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
And I
No,
know it's
I-
a 6 weeks window, but it's like, man, 6 weeks to draw a comic is so long to me. With weekends off, 6 weeks, what is that? That's 6 times 7 is 42. I can't do math. I don't know what I'm trying.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
I know
you
that,
pick this on, Matt.
like, inking for me is the most fun part. Like, I'll do, like, 14-hour days, or I just ink all day because it's so fun. I just,
Yeah.
it's just great.
Am I picking?
Yeah, you pick again. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, that's good. I like it over there.
Yeah. So what I do though, the way that I do it is I do loose pencils and text. That's my first pass. Is that because I'm writing dialogue? Because dialogue's number one. And then I do page turns so much. Like those are all things that are factored in. So I do text, and I do dialogue, and I do rough thumbnails, and then like I enjoy the work in the ink. So like you said, man, I can do it all day.
Yeah.
Every day. I can do it all day, every day, because it's just the most fun part. And I'm getting like when I did that last book, I was taking interiors a little bit more serious, so it's like it took me a little bit longer, but that's also a choice, you know. Schweitzer had a real crisis of faith because he's like, I'm gonna try really hard on 6 sidekicks, and because he tried so hard, it took longer. It's like it wasn't a fundamental improvement over the way that he's drawn everything else his entire career. And now he's like, I should have just done it fast and loose. And yeah, that's why we wanted Chris Schweitzer, and you got thrown your head about it. And the thing is for him in that case, it's not decidedly better. It's exactly the same. So he made all that effort for not any payoff, really. And it wasn't like his design choices. It was literally him like, I want to do more definition of this character, right? I want to
Yeah.
do, I want this character to look more fleshed out. Right, so also
Now,
people are
unless
coming.
you're fundamentally changing your style, like if you're going more
Yeah.
photorealistic or something, like it doesn't. I've spent more time too just to see what happens, and it's not. The difference is negligible.
Something here, I'm
Somebody,
into it again.
oh, somebody just killed me right off the bat down here on the beach.
Alright, well, I'm gonna. What do I do?
No, just just get yourself. Grab my card when you're done at your leisure. Don't
No,
worry about
no,
these
no,
guys.
no, no. I'm coming. Is
No,
it you
no, I'm
guys?
not. Yeah, you just revive me. Don't worry about these.
What are you on at? I have 15 bullets.
Oh, I don't know. They had some machine gun pistols that were very effective.
Oh. Right there, buddy.
Oh boy, that was pretty good.
Did we get that cam?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna put it in slow mo.
Can we get that slow-mo?
Yeah. Was it just
Alright,
one
so his
guy?
buddy,
That's
his
embarrassing.
thing, no, his buddy's up there with me.
All right. I'm gonna mark a
You
revive
guys-
place, but do your looting. Oh, the revive
Alright,
place
here,
is. There's one right up there.
Alright, let me hide.
He's gonna try to revive his guy,
Why do
and you're
people
trying
keep
to
showing
revive
up?
your guy.
People, strangers are just like, we're working. Yeah, I work. Here's the thing. I work smaller. For everything I draw, sticker club. I'm taking this. For everything I do it at size. But also, I don't know if that.
Your
What
pages,
happened?
you draw your pages at size?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I do because.
What do you ink with? What kind of pens or brush?
No. Everything I do is digital.
Oh, okay, that's
the other
right.
thing.
That's right. Yeah.
I work it.
Yeah, at size doesn't really matter then because you can zoom in on it. It can be as big as you want it to be. Yeah,
Get
sweet
outta here.
revenge.
Get out of here, nerd. Get out of here. Yeah, so I mean, I draw everything to size just because there's no benefit for me to do it differently. Because here's the thing, for me, my 100% attention is what's the most efficient way to do it. Like, it's 100% is what's the most efficient way to do it. I'm gonna throw this check key down.
Yeah.
Right here?
Thanks.
All right.
The money don't.
Oh, I was trying to do one of my bits, but I don't want us to get banned. The ban hammer. Yeah, that was the guy who killed you. That's who's trying to bring him back just now. Obviously, it didn't work. All right, it didn't work. He didn't have what it takes. He didn't have a Starks man. I think it's like, what's the most efficient way to do it? Because what I want to do is get things done so I can move to the next project. Because I like to do one project at a time. I really don't like doing multiple projects at the same time. I really, really don't like it, and it's sort of like just the status quo now. It's just the way things have to be, unfortunately, for me. So yeah, I'm just trying to get things done and out. But like Matt sells his pages, no one's trying to buy my pages. If they were, I'd try to figure out a different way to do it for sure. But no one's trying to buy my pages, and that's fine. It doesn't bother me. I wouldn't buy them either. I did that for old head. I did like digital proof prints, whatever. It's like there was some. I sold some of them, but I think it's just because it's an option. I don't. People were like, I gotta get these pages. Matt sells his though. He's got to do it that way. No, right, Matt. Oh no.
Kyle, I was
Are you
muted
there?
that whole time. Yeah, I was muted.
So Nico says he can't get the lines he wants digitally, but I think the thing is that either you find, like for me, I found a very, hey, it's a beautiful fish lady. I found what I wanted very early. Like I found someone, Kyle, I think, no, Ray Friendon had brushes. And I just found the one that was very similar to the way I worked, and then I recreated now as much as possible. Here's my story about drawing digitally and word about like line, all this stuff. Is that Erica Henderson like drew for sure several of her last projects on her iPad, and I was like, oh, what brush did you use? Because that's the question that you ask, right? And she's like, oh, I just used the default one. I just use the default one now because it doesn't really matter. Like, as long as it's basically like the line, you just find the one that moves the way you want to move, and that's your guy, you know?
Yeah, I have a. When I first started using digital stuff, I tested maybe 500 brushes, and you just draw with each one of them, see what they do, and then because I was trying to simulate, like I wanted to look like my stuff, no matter how I'm working. If I'm working traditional, I don't want you to be able to see a difference, and so it took me forever to find brushes that work right.
Yeah, but they're there. I mean, they're 100% there.
Yeah.
That's like honestly the takeaway.
It comes with some, and you can buy whole packs of like hundreds of brushes for like $10.
That's the other thing. Is like Ray Friendon at the time was like the guy. There's like Kyle.
Friendon, yeah. We have a ton of those.
Kyle, what's the name of Kyle? There's a Kyle that makes.
I know. There's another guy that makes like old-timey. He makes like old-timey brushes that are really cool too.
Webster. Kyle T. Webster and Schweitzer likes him. I think he's maybe a Carolina area guy, but I don't know if that's true either. But you just find the ones. I'll tell you, I use Procreate, and I think it's called Tinwood, because that's the one that Erica said that she uses, and I use it for a sticker club. I use it for everything. It's fine. It's got a little rough texture to it that I wouldn't choose. I say, but it moves the way I want it to, and that's like the most important thing. Drawing digitally is just like, man, it's so much more. It's so efficient to me. And it also, like, when I started, the first comic I did was called The Legend of Ricky Thunder. And the thing that I hated most about making comics, Matt, and this is still true, more like the actual process of making comics, was drawing borders and erasing pencils, like erasing things. Those are the two things. I hate this. It's literally all my time. It doesn't play to my strengths. Oh no. Oh, you're still on? Okay. It doesn't play to my strengths the way I want to. It's like digital, there's none of that. It's gone. No,
at the end of the day, whatever you, story's king. So whatever it takes to get the story done. If it lets you do more stories, I'd rather read more stories. I don't care how you do it. Oh, I'm getting off. I need a weapon. I'll look at these.
Okay. I'm just going right up here.
Okay.
Right up here. I think there's a white chest up here.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, there's a white chest right here.
All right. Cool.
Hey, I'm carrying 3 big splashes. I don't know what you got going on.
I got a bunch of splashes. I got 2 little splashes. I'm carrying the big ones. Carrying splashes. Now I got 3.
That's a forecast too. Oh no, I fell. So yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like, I know for Erica, because like it reached the point where we need that motorcycle. It reached the point where she wanted to do it digitally out of convenience, but also people were wanting to buy her pages. So it's like she just figure out she's printing about the ink on basically. But yeah, size of the page matters. I'm all about efficiency. That's my #1 priority. All right, can you see the forecast by chance?
No.
Do you know what the next circle is? All right, I'll mark it. Here's the next circle right here. This is the edge from us. It's this.
Where do you want to go? Do you want to go to this outer? Is this going to be in it at all? Is that out there?
Yes, but I think we should just wait, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, no one ever comes up here. Alright, there's guys here. There's guys here. Here. And down below is somewhere, but I can't.
Okay.
I can't see those guys.
See you guys right here.
Yeah. And by that rock over here. Yeah, he's right here now.
Are we gonna shoot
We
it
don't
all?
need to worry about those guys. Yeah. I wish that I could draw on my iPad, honestly. I think drawing on the iPad is the most enjoyable way, but I do text first, and it's not plausible.
Do you type up any kind of script for yourself, or is it all on the page?
No, I do it all on the page, but but as we talk about, like, I'm so type A, Matt. Like, I know it's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what do you go by? Like, if it's 22 pages, like, how do you know what page 22 is without doing something ahead of time? Thumbnails?
I haven't drawn a comic since Rock Candy Mountain. I've only done OGNs, so I always have the space. You know what I mean? So I don't have to worry about am I getting everything into 20 pages. For if I did this thing, I was right down here, which I don't know if I would. I'll have to figure out. I mean, I really have to look at my schedule and figure out like what would work. Because what I don't want to do is start drawing a 4-page comic and then have all 5 of my pages go. We're ready to go.
Yeah.
Because then nothing's done. It'll never happen. It's into the ether. All right, let's go to your mark on the motorcycle.
The blue one? The blue mark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think now's the time. Do you want me to drive?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, what I'm saying though is like you have a whole thing. It doesn't matter how many pages, but like, what does your outline look like? You have something written
There's
down
no
somewhere.
outline. The outline's in my head. No, there's not. The outline's in my head.
For real? You're just. How do you remember the ending, or what are you doing?
Basically, I tell myself it's a story. I tell it over and over and over until it's right. And it's like, well, the story's right. I'm just telling the story on paper. It's still the same story. You know what I mean? Oh.
Yeah. Somebody's.
I'm stuck. Get off. This guy was an idiot and awful.
Wow.
Right, so we got this. This is ours now, Matt.
Yep.
So it's not it won't be in the next circle. Just FYI.
Okay. There's only 2 guys left. There's not going to be another circle.
Well, I'll show you. I'll mark the next circle. It's right here. This is the middle of the next circle. So we probably go that way now, right? Don't you think?
Yeah, you wanna run now?
Oh no. I'm reloading.
Okay.
I've locked my internet.
They saw me. I'm hurt. What happened to your internet, Kyle? I couldn't shoot. Where'd you go? I don't hear you. Alright, we lost Pizza Dad. He's still playing though. I'll go back up. I feel like there was a comment I missed. Work for hire. Divinity. Dan say read Divinity recently. Yeah, Divinity was a book I did for Valiant. It was a 4-issue series, and then I had an idea to do 2 more books. So I think there's at least 4 or 8 more issues after that. And then, oh, Pizza Dad's in the lobby. But Divinity it was almost like my version of like a Superman or Solar Man of the Atom. All right, Kyle, are you back? Can you hear me? Nico, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. We'll see you next week. We play every Saturday, whether anybody shows up or not. We always show up.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. There's
something bad's going on though. I think like I'm stuck on the Battle Stars page. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, weird. Do you want to?
Yeah, it's bad. Oh. It's bad. Hold on. It looks like my.
Are we playing with viewers at all? Somebody's asking. I'll say I think we should like pick a random person. We could have a special guest one of these weeks.
There's like a tree that's just like I was like, now the tree's gone, and I have damage. Like just like time is. I felt like the Memento guy.
Yeah, is it better? Well, you're in the lobby now. Oh no, it says you're sitting out. What does that mean?
Something's messed up here. I'm gonna close it. Can you even hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I don't think you can. Here, I'm gonna back out.
All right, we're gonna back out. We'll pick up Kyle again. I love these load screens. Man, the art's so good on some of them. All right, Kyle's gonna restart and then rejoin. So I will. I'll wait for him. We can look at maybe we can look at my locker, see what my who should I be? You guys should vote on who I play as. It's RoboCop. These are all I have. Yeah, we'll figure out a way. We should play with somebody at some point. We were thinking about having like guest stars. Somebody we play with, and then we interview them, or they interview us. Whatever. We just have a conversation, and what we should do. Something. We'll figure it out. Last week we had a contest. Whoever got the most kills had to do a 5x7 drawing and send it to somebody who posted a comment. So we haven't done that yet. We might do that. I like to wait till I'm ahead on kills before I announce it. So Kyle has to draw one, but it's usually me drawing it. All right, we're just waiting on Kyle. Let's see where he's at. He had to restart his machine. Something went bad. Coming back. But yeah, you can always send a request, friend request or whatever. I think Kyle's accepting those. I'm not sure I am. There's so many people on my thing. I lose track of who's who. Oh, Sean Michael, thanks for joining. Let me know if you want me to chat about anything. We're just waiting on Kyle to come back. He had a PlayStation malfunction. He had to restart. Yeah, Ethan, man, editing, that would be great. We'll have to figure that out. I might hit you up for that. It would be great to do these and then just chop it down into like the best bits instead of the parts where we're hiding in a bush, being real quiet. We can chop those parts out. You're listening. Yeah, I do the same thing. When we're not doing this, a lot of times I'll just have I'll have YouTube or something going on, so I feel like I'm not wasting all my time playing video games. I'll listen to YouTube or a podcast or something and stream that at the same time. But Kyle and I have been playing this we've been playing every Saturday for, gosh, since the summer. I can't remember. He might remember better, but for a long time, we just play every Saturday morning when we wake up. And it's a way to just stay in touch. He's in Indianapolis, and then, or Indiana, I mean, and then I'm in St. Louis. So it's a way for us to keep touch while convention season's off. And we were just having fun doing it. And then I felt guilty playing so much on Saturdays. So I thought, well, we'll just stream it. It's kind of fun. And then it feels like we can claim this as a work day. Yeah, process stuff is great too. I didn't know how Kyle worked. It was as much as we've talked, it's funny. I'm still learning about his process. And I didn't realize he worked at size. But it's weird when you're working digital. If working at size doesn't even mean anything because you can zoom in. Just the good and bad thing about it is you can zoom in and put a ton of detail in. But if you're not working at size, that detail a lot of times won't show up. It'll just be lost in the printing. So it's a little tricky. All right, Pizza Dad. He's online. I'm gonna send him an invite. See if we can get Kyle back. But yeah, let me know. Post comics you guys are reading. If you're reading anything good, let us know. I could use recommendations. Trying to think of what I picked up. Boo Baker wrote a new one. He's doing this. I don't know if was a web series called Friday. I think that's the name of it. I picked up volume 2 of that last week. I haven't read it yet, but I really like the art and names escape me, but I like the art on that one. And the format. It's like a smaller trade paperback. Kyle's back.
Jesus
I hear you.
Christ.
Oh my gosh,
know,
what happened? I had to talk this whole time.
There was some sort of cataclysmic internet failure. Dude, we hit that game 1, and I was trying to tell you, I'm hiding behind a tree, and I'm taking pot shots at him, and then the tree's gone. It's just gone.
No.
I felt like the guy in Memento. Things are just happening to me, and I can't understand.
No,
why they're happening to me.
Yeah, I saw you over there,
and then bad because
I got distracted.
As I was moving, my guy wouldn't move, and then he'd appear. I'm like, oh no. Do we know these people? We're talking about doing. I'm sure you already told them all these things. We're talking about doing maybe getting some comic friend guests. We know a couple people who play Fortnite.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, we were talking about recommending Marcus Martin. Yeah. So great. Art's so great. Friday is great. I asked for recommendations because I don't know. Are you reading Daredevil? Zdarsky's Daredevil?
You know what? I read so much. I read Newburn. I read Stillwater. I read Public Domain, which I thought were all really enjoyable books. I read any of the superhero stuff, except for Howard the Duck. But I like Chip a lot. Chip's he's very kind and generous to me too, and I appreciate that.
Yeah. What about these other things? Have you read any of this?
I have too strong opinions on some things. I don't know Bloodstained Teeth, though. Yeah, Public Domain. Dude, the thing that's so great about Public Domain is that book shouldn't exist. No publisher, if it wasn't Chip Zdarsky, no publisher would ever agree to make that book. Because nothing happens. You know what I mean? Really nothing happens. But only Chip could pull it off. Very few people could pull it off. I must say that. I like Chip a lot. I think he does really great work. I thought Newburn was. Have you read Newburn, man?
No. It's
Newburn
shocking how many.
Is basically about a guy who solves. He's a problem solver, but it's basically a mystery book. But he solves mysteries for the mob.
Yeah.
So he's like he's like the authority for the mob. Does that make sense? It's pretty good.
It's comic book.
Yeah, it's a comic book. It's from Image. It's on Hoopla.
Yeah, right.
You can read it on Hoopla.
I don't even know what that is. What's Hoopla?
Hoopla has a library app where you can access generally what your things that your library. It's great. It's great for comics if you don't have money. I don't have money, so.
I buy comic books that are on paper.
I'll buy Newburn. I think you might like it.
Yeah, I'll look for it. No, I'm glad. That's why I had people post it in the comments so I can look at it later and then look stuff up because I'm so busy working. I don't.
I know.
Like, and then to read comics is almost like work in a way. Like, it's not a break.
Yes.
So it's
No.
weird. And so I feel a little bit out of touch, but then when I do read good comics, it's great. I remember why I'm making them. But it's hard.
The crazy part, even that I'm writing it, that he drew it, but you write things in streaks. Like whatever issue of Daredevil you see, he wrote 8 months ago. You know, so that's the thing that people listen. Man, there's got so many stuff coming out at once. It's like, well, it's because you wait on the artist, but as a writer, like you wrote it a year ago.
Yeah.
That's a comic secret. I feel like, man, you have so many books. It's just like, man, why did the artist take so long to get it out? It's a real question. Or the editor.
Because they're not doing a page a day like you recommend.
They're not doing page a day minimum.
How many?
I suggest.
How many artists do you think do a page a day?
Yeah, I tell you right now, Peter Kowalski does it, and Artyom does it within reason. They do take periods off between.
Yeah.
But like, there's somebody near me, maybe. I saw footsteps, but now.
I'm trying to think of anybody I work with. David Rubin, he definitely can do a page a day. I don't know if he does, but he can.
Hey.
And then Tyler Jenkins, he probably could. I don't know.
Yeah,
Their process is so. They're not doing like finishing one page at a time, so it's hard to track.
I'm not taking crap on me saying that you should be able to do a page a day.
No, I think page a day is actually. I think that's faster than the norm, is what I'm saying. I don't think hardly anybody does.
Here's what I'm saying, and I'll say that if it's at minimum, you should be able to do a page every day and a half. Minimum, like that should be like.
It should be your goal for sure, right? Look at us telling artists how they should do it.
Listen. Well, and that's it. You know, like for legitimately, like, you know, it's like, I'm not saying because I do it. Like, I draw fast. I don't necessarily draw very well. But it's the math logistics of it, right?
No, just
how long it takes for a book to come out. It comes out every month. So if it comes out every month and someone has to color you still, someone still has to color you, someone still has to letter you, how fast should you have to be?
Yeah, for sustainability, that's ideal.
Yeah.
I get it. It's tough.
Comics have enough problems that, like, missing deadlines cannot be one of them.
Yeah, I never missed a deadline for sure.
I mean, like making I'm getting shot. All I have is shit weapons.
Me too. Oh.
All right. I see you. Oh, I see him. Haha.
Nice. Sorry if I set that on fire. I was trying to get him.
Nope, did one again. I killed him. I killed him. It's my gun. Are you shooting rockets?
No. I have a rocket launcher, though. If you have rockets you don't want.
Okay. I don't, but I'll give them to you. What is this? Oh, I have this burst weapon now, which I thought was something else.
Yeah, I try to get to a comic shop once a month, but it really ends up being like once every couple months.
See, I don't have a good comic shop, so anywhere near me.
Well,
So I don't have like that social sort of like go and experiencing structure. So I just, when people mention stuff, like, keep an eye out. Because like all the end of the year, if I see something like on multiple end of year lists, like 6 Sidekicks to Trigger Keaton, which was on all of them, best of 2022, and it's like those, I'll check them out. So there's a couple of books I want to check out, but mostly it's like everything's like a year behind anyway. That you're looking at books that I probably heard about the year before and already read about. Like, well, that's obnoxious. I think the guy we just killed left all these blue DMRs over here, so I don't know if I want a blue DMR, but
yeah, I do want one.
there's a bunch of them over here. Yeah, I like public domain, but it's because Chip wrote it.
Do you want this rocket launcher? I don't think I want it.
No, I don't think I do. Oh, there's feet on me? Oh, above me, in the barn.
Yeah, he's on the roof. I see him. Two of them.
Okay. On the roof. Okay. Good fire?
Yeah, I threw fire.
He's open out. Oh. Dude. Oh, perfect shots, Matt. Perfect shots.
I know, that's
Matt.
why I ran.
Down.
I ran because they hit me so bad.
Fucking cheats, man. I swear to God.
Yeah, leave a note in the comments if you think they were cheating. Tell us how, and then tell us how we can do it.
That's the truth.
All right, I gotta go get your card. We can't let these guys win. Oh, you're just bleeding out. Oh, they're up there on the roof still. They can't be allowed to have that roof. It's right here by me. He just ran by. I'm gonna save you.
Don't, just let me. They're still up there.
What?
Dude, these fucking guys.
Is it the same guy? They
Yeah,
ran
it's
right
the
by
guy
me.
that
They were
ran.
looking for me and they ran right by.
Well, because they have auto aim on that wall hacks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll
a
grab the
purple. Take that
purple
purple
DMR.
DMR, yeah.
I got it for you.
I mean,
All right, where do I?
right.
Where's the?
I'll go to the map. Take a look here. There's one. I can go to this one right here.
Okay, I'm on my
In the middle of
way.
nowhere. So I guess no wrestling tonight. I guess my daughter's sick, so
Oh no, that sucks.
yeah. I was really looking forward to it. They had like a hardcore division. And this is like bad local wrestling. So as you can imagine, the hardcore division is ill advised, right? And Matt Practice Hawkeye Volume 1 is literally a GOAT comic. If you like that, you should read Tom King's Vision. It's the closest Marvel gets to Practice Hawkeye in terms of like character-driven type little piece. Anyway, so there's like a valet, like a lady valet, who's like dips her toes in wrestling every now and then, and she's supposed to be in the hardcore match tonight against just like the biggest dude on the roster. It's so dumb, and like, man, we were like, cannot wait to see this lady get killed. Okay, thanks. Oh, they're coming. What's cool about this is I have 10 bullets, which is exactly the number of bullets you probably need.
Well, there's only 31 guys left, so if you spread them out. Oh shoot! Wow, they do have that auto aim thing on. You can tell they're.
Yeah, dude, he just hit me jumping out of a fucking.
Yeah, I gotta report whoever that is.
Mm-hmm.
Bad man, and. Alright. Well, we got it recorded too.
They're chasing after me.
Yeah, headshot. Yeah.
Yeah, as I jump. Who is this? What's her name?
Bad man in.
No. Can we spectate? Can we spectate?
Yeah, hold on. Continue. Yeah, let's spectate.
Oh. I'm gonna report him. Poor player. Cheating and hacking. Bad man. Yeah. Dude,
Closer than noon.
Cannot.
Good players are coming out now, but I don't think that's what that was.
You don't even know you guys start screenwriting. Would writing plays help me break? No, Ethan, what'll get you in the industry is making good comics.
Yeah, the only way to break into comics is like be a friend and artist or draw it yourself and just get some comics made. Like even if it's web comics, it doesn't matter. Like at this point, there's so many ways to get comics out there.
Yeah. Webcomics is a good way. The way that I did it, and I can't speak for Matt, but I bet it's very similar, is what you do is you make really good comics and you make sure as many people see them as you can. which is the whole point of making a comic. The whole point of making any story is for people to consume it. So make something great. Comics is tough, man. Like, you know, there's more money in screenwriting than there's comics. Like, it's not even close.
Yeah.
You have to love comics to do comics. You have to love comics. Dude, these guys are cheating. Look at him cheating on this guy who couldn't see. Didn't see them. Cheats.
No,
Fucking cheats.
I reported them. All right. Yeah, I know.
Cheats.
What's funny, I've written a few screenplays, and it paid more than I've ever been paid to make comics. But it's interesting because with screenplays, like rarely does that stuff even see the light of day or get made, or you know what I mean.
And I can't live like that.
Yeah,
I cannot live like that.
Yeah, and I don't mind. Like the only screenwriting I've done has been adapting my own stuff, which is the only thing I'd be interested in doing anyway. Just because I don't want to adapt someone else's thing, and I don't want to write an original thing that doesn't exist anywhere. Like at least the comic already exists.
Yes, that's the thing. Is like it also like when you're making a comic when it's just me. It's when I can make anything. I can tell any story I want to tell. It's going to happen. I can draw if I want it. It can happen, right? And then it's like, well, the next step of collaboration is then you can get an artist who you can hope understands the vision that you want to have, and then the colors and the editor. So now you have 3 people, right? Hey, Denny's here.
Denny, we're streaming live, FYI.
Do you want to back out? Should we back out?
Yeah, let's back out.
Back out? All right,
yeah.
Back out.
Just watch your filthy language, Denny. Just no more bad words for a while.
The collaborative process from comics to film is talking about you're dealing with maybe 4 or 5 people to dealing with dozens of people.
Yeah.
No way. I just want things to be made, and also like I like comics. I like how they look. I like how they read. I like how they hold. If you can get a screenplay made, there's no reason to go to comics. What do you want to do? Like, whenever people are like, hey, how do you get into it? Like, what do you want to do? If you were to get into the NBA, what would you do, Matt?
I would play some basketball.
You'd play so much basketball. And if you don't love playing basketball, you don't want to be in the NBA.
Yeah.
If you just want to write things, write things. If you want to make comics, man.
Yeah, you gotta love it. You gotta love doing it, regardless of getting paid or not. Like, I guess breaking in too is like breaking in. Are you counting that as getting paid to make them? Because that process takes a little while.
Or is it when you do it professionally? When it's all you do? Like that's never.
Yeah. There's stages of doing it. You know, the first stage is getting paid at all. Second stage is getting paid enough to make a living at it.
Yeah. If you want to get a comic, make a comic.
And then the third stage is retiring, which you never will be able to do.
Oh my god. Well, I was talking to someone about this similar thing, and it's like, well, for everyone creatively, there's going to be a window where the industry doesn't want you anymore, right? Like where publishers aren't going to offer bits, because I'm still going to make comics, right? I'm still going to. And maybe I think it's a much smaller. I mean, it would be a much smaller audience, but it's probably my dedicated old man audience at that point, because it's what I like to do.
Yeah, like I was making comics before anybody cared I was making them, and I'll keep making them when people stop caring I'm making them. But, all right, Danny, you with us?
I was listening. My wife would probably listen to you guys talk.
Yeah.
Even outside of the thing is that if you feel like yourself's not good enough, you're probably right. So the question you'd be like is why is it not? What's not making it good enough, right? I had one of my friends has a doctorate in poetry, and through all his master's course, the instruction was read as much poetry as you can. Read good poetry, read bad poetry, because you have to be able to tell the difference, right? If you can't tell the difference, you can't improve. But I don't think it's good enough, then you should be able to tell. You should be able to go, everything I do, I'm always like, I want to do this thing that's more challenging, that I don't have the skills yet to do. I want to try to do it, and then when it fails, I go, this is why it fails. But I'm always trying to make the thing that's equal to the stuff that I want to consume on my own, right? So, I mean, I always say you make the thing that you want to exist in the world because you know what your base level is. And that's your benchmark to start, is that if you want to do a spy, who's it? Sean LeCar, right? He's a spy guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like if you like, I looked down the card. It's like, okay, well, if you were like, I wish down the card wrote a horror novel. Make that. You know what I mean? Like, and then you're gonna be like, this is good or it's bad because it's not up to part of this thing that you can compare it to.
Kyle,
Shot at
you know how hard it is for me not to make jokes about that doctorate in poetry? I'm trying so hard
no,
not to make jokes about it.
And he's a professor, like, obviously, because that's what you do with that. But he teaches, like, writing in digital forms. Like, whatever he does, I don't even know what he does. Like, I can't. I have no idea what he does.
Here's what I would say. My main advice is don't get a doctorate in making comics. Just make comics. Please don't spend that much money making comics, learning about comics.
Can you get a doctorate?
I don't know.
In comics?
I hope not.
I don't know either.
I think that's bad use of your income.
What would that be even called?
I know.
Doctor comicology?
Comic book doctor?
Comicology.
Comic book doctor.
Yeah. Maybe you should do it. That sounds cool.
Okay. Okay, put that backpack down, please.
Denny's got his kids, so he doesn't understand that he's being live streamed.
Yeah. Denny has an extra level of difficulty.
Sure. Yeah, of course, Ethan. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I think there's so many things, like, to do the thing you want. Like, if you're writing all this other stuff, like, what do you worry about comics for? Do the thing you want to do. The way that the world exists now is anyone can find an audience. You just have to make something good and make sure everyone knows about it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Especially online stuff, it's so easy to build just a big enough audience. It doesn't have to be huge, just big enough. Somebody's reviving over here.
Yeah, how you trying to get him?
Oh, you guys are far away from me.
Yeah.
Good luck, man. That's it. Just do it, you know?
Yeah. Thanks, Denny. Thanks, Kyle.
Alright, yeah, you have it.
Can you have Denny?
Take it.
Denny, let me have this purple SMG.
Man.
Thank you, buddy.
That's just the way Denny is.
Oh, thank you. I'm just so kind.
I think I heard somebody. He's on the roof. He's on the roof. I'm dead.
Coming.
Matt, he's on the roof between you and me. No, he's going this way?
He's very active.
Yeah, he's very active. I had the wrong gun out.
Did you get him, Denny?
The wrong gun out.
Maybe.
Okay.
I hammered him one time.
Nice.
Now he's gone.
No.
Well, he's not near us then.
He's far away somewhere.
Yeah, he's
got him out of the way.
He's not here.
Okay, did you revive him?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I don't have fucking shit though.
Well.
Oh, he's back. He's back for more hammers.
Okay.
I wish I had a hammer. There's two of them?
Both are there.
It's on the roof, the yellow house roof.
Yeah, he's on the other side.
Back one.
Okay. There's one right next to me. I shot him.
Nice.
Alright. Good? We good?
I think so.
Alright, hey, thank you so much for giving me that purple SMG. I just looked at it, I got like butter.
I heard that going. Yep.
Butter.
That's why we share.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. Hurt people hurt people.
I do need shields and stuff. Here,
Yes.
let's see any of that stuff.
Yeah, I need
The flag's still over here.
Oh, let's go get it.
Well, I thought that's what they were reviving over here because I figured, oh, you know what? I could definitely.
There's Jama. Where's Jama?
Man, you guys are making me sad. I got empty nest over here.
Maybe an empty nest or.
One day your kids are going to be at college,
Yeah,
and then you're going to be sad.
Yes, buddy. When you're just yelling right next to me, it's not gonna be a fun game. Yeah, buddy.
Tell him he's live on YouTube.
This guy, see this guy over here? Yeah, we're gonna do a dance over here. What do you think?
Here, this one. This one, Benny.
Look at you guys up there.
Why is it not? It's giving me. Oh, I'm not able to dance on here. What is that? Oh, it wants to. Now it's doing it. Did everything get stolen? Let's see. Maybe.
Oh my God! Thank you.
Yeah, we needed it.
Yes, it was about time.
A little refresher.
Okay, only far.
Here it is.
What
Matt.
is?
We'll let you do this.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Danny, come on, join our band.
Oh yeah, of course. Why? Why is it?
Look at that.
It is
Yeah, look at that.
so silly.
Wow. That's internet gold right there.
There's someone flying in. Behind
Yep.
us, south.
Yep. I'm
Reloading. Do you see him, Max?
No.
195.
Thanks, puppy. You got this, Apollo.
Whoa.
That's what he said.
Oh, that's nice. He's so supportive.
You've got hopes.
Oh, here he's coming. Last
Wow. There's
one.
everyone over here.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Hey, this guy from earlier. That's
One
the guy
left.
who knocked
Marked
earlier.
One
them.
left.
I see. Good. You marked them. Oh, got him. Did you get him?
Nope, he's to your
No.
left. He's to your...
Got him.
Nice, guys. Nice.
Okay. Loopy, I appreciate your questions, but
All right.
I'm not.
Well, we could probably, this will be our last one live, then we can
Yeah, I need to eat lunch.
let
so
Danny yell at his kids.
Yeah,
No, I'll go on mute because he's
No,
having
that's all right.
questions standing.
No,
right
we love
next
it.
to me.
We love it. I don't want to put pressure on you.
No, it's kind of funny that he actually said, "You got this, Appa."
Aw,
Yeah, we heard him.
Thank you, buddy.
that's so
Very
cute.
supportive. Danny, did you take... Oh, you didn't. All right.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't take anything. You didn't take it. You're a very good boy.
I am being very good today.
I know, I like
I
this.
feel
very
like
good
that.
boy.
That's
Sounds like a monster.
That's what someone else said.
all right, buddy. Hey,
He's a monster. One's a monster and one's a car. That's what's great about Danny's kids.
Oh, yeah, that's
Godzilla.
right.
Yeah, exactly. It's all planned. There are names and stuff. It's all planned.
I feel like I might take...
All right.
Uh,
All right. Let's go.
yeah. We love answering. I love advice, but, you know, the answer is it's hard work.
Yeah,
If you love the hard work, it doesn't feel like real work.
that's what, usually people don't like that answer because it seems like it's a hard answer.
Yeah. I feel like the thing is, like, I never think about the part where it's like, oh, it's hard to do because, like, I like that part so much. Like, that's the part I like, is the part of actually doing it.
Yeah. No, honestly, the hardest part is like figuring out how to make a living at it. Like, how do you monetize it? That's the hard
Yeah,
part.
it's how to get people that will help you do your thing. And
Yeah.
Matt, you got some experience in movies, right? With comics
Yeah.
and movies intersection.
Yeah. I think, honestly, like, the movies have always helped me make more comics.
yep.
It's given me the freedom to do that. Like, because then I don't have to worry about money as much from
Right.
the comics. You know, I just worry about making more comics.
And that's where I'm at, literally right now.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's like, I never begrudge anybody doing movie, anything. As long as you're still making comics. I love comics, so.
Yeah, I love
That's
comics. I've had several episodes.
Oh, somebody here. Yeah, they're in here.
Inside,
Could be below me.
Right next to me, inside the house.
Okay.
Yeah, they're throwing stuff.
coming in.
Dude, how did I
Hi.
dead? How did
How do
I
I get
dead?
in?
Dude, I put the whole clip into them.
No,
the
that helped
purple
because I
SMG.
just needed to shoot him once. That helped.
Is there somebody else?
Yeah.
Dude, that's trash. I put a whole clip into them. And then I shot with a shotgun twice.
I don't see him.
No, I don't think. I think he was by himself.
Okay.
I was just saying. I thought I.
He just picked the wrong house to go into. That's all. A poor guy. Kind of feel
He
bad
came
for
in,
him.
he came in,
Yeah, he
started
was like,
throwing-
I'm done. I just need to finish my...
He came in throwing grenades around like he knew we were.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock this tree down over here and get this thing.
When I go into a stranger's house, I don't go in throwing grenades around. That's not
No,
how
you have a little respect.
That's not how you do it. Yeah. Usually I bring a bottle of wine or something.
Hey, Danny, I don't know if you want this or not.
What you got?
Primal Flame
Oh.
Bro. I think that they improved
Maybe.
those too. I think they
Think
improved
bro?
That other one seems like it
The
does a lot of actual
downside of
damage
this
now.
might be... Okay, yeah.
That was my nickname in high school,
Actually,
Kyle. Stink bro.
Primal Flame Bro.
Stink bro.
it's just scary. Alright, yeah, I got it. Oh, wow, that's got 31. Good job. I'll use that for sure.
I forgot the word for when someone gets thrown out of a window and they need defenestration. Is that where you fall off of something? That's the word.
Defenestration is when you throw someone specifically out the window.
Yeah.
That's
Here's
a
the
word?
thing, I use defenestration. Yeah, there's actually a word for it. In Kill Them All, I have a bit with it
That's silly.
where they use that word because she gets thrown out of a window early, and then later on it's like it's such an awful world that there's a word for that specifically.
Yeah.
Like people get thrown out of windows enough that they're like, we should get a word for this. I'm sorry, I was far away here.
Oh, there's only 11 guys. 11 guys left.
Oh my gosh.
Is it possible?
Should we burn
Yeah,
some stuff
it's
here?
in-
Maybe we should burn that building.
Yeah,
Because
burn
we
it.
can.
Burn it.
These guys are like, let's draw attention to it. Yeah, thanks, Ethan. Yeah. I don't bit about it, but you know what? Whether or not I remember from day to moment to moment anything, that's why I'm trying to read more novels. Because I can tell my brain, hey, Denny.
Oh. Yeah,
Behind.
causing trouble.
Yeah. Back here? Shooting at Denny
Yeah.
by this tree?
Yeah. Oh, now we are surrounded.
Knocked him.
That's helpful.
Alright. I'm in the tree right here.
Good. Good shooting.
Still a guy over there where the other guy died.
Okay, there.
Let him.
Yeah. He'll die in there, right?
This is
I
fun.
see the other guy right here.
Whoa.
Okay.
Hammered.
Out of the way.
Careful, don't get too crazy, guys.
Nope.
Yeah, 7 guys left.
Just gonna make him think about it.
He's gonna be right here in this bush. Over here? I think we should worry about this guy below us. I don't know where he actually don't see him. Make sure you reload, boys.
Hmm?
What's he saying? Is he giving us
No,
advice?
He's talking about some random kid at school.
Oh,
Right,
What?
buddy?
I've got... Matt's pushing.
yeah, sorry. I don't know why. I just couldn't help
No,
it.
you're good.
Knocked one guy.
Sorry, so that...
Sorry. One guy left.
Oh.
One guy.
He's up here.
Up here, up here.
Can you shoot fire on that building? For the fireplace?
Yeah, I'm doing.
He's over here. He's behind you, Matt. Oh, okay. Oh.
He's over there now because I hammered him over there for. Okay.
When you say over there, that's not a direction.
Yeah, it's right by. I think you. Yep. He's right there, right by you.
I'm down. I heard him a lot down.
Yep. That's it. We did it.
The gun out.
All right. I feel like we should go out on that one. We'll keep playing, but maybe stop the live. Unless you want to do one more live. It's up to you. Yeah, let's do.
We should probably stop on that big one.
Yeah, let's cut off. Let's go out with a win. We
All right, so we're gonna go
if you're watching,
lobby, return to lobby.
yeah, return to lobby, and then yeah, if you're watching this, stay tuned. Every Saturday, 10 a.m. It's like cartoons, but it's me and Kyle, and sometimes Denny. All right.
Yeah, I'll
later.
provide the wild card
All right.
part of it.